polystructures filling up space. Massive but light.
Hello, it's good to see you. I can't see you literally, of course, as that would be a violation of your privacy. But listen up, I want you to grab this game because it's the best one we've ever made. I mean, those little cubes out there, maybe you want to find out what they all do. And now you can, so I'm going to tell you a little story. Now this is our 13th game, and it didn't program itself, no sir. It all started last year when our fixer passed around a video. Not the dirty kind, but the kind with people just screaming down the side of a mountain with nylon squirrel suits and no health insurance. Now when you do something for fun and making a mistake means you end up missing parts of your body, they call that an extreme sport. And this extreme sport they call base jumping. So we saw these guys screaming down the side of a mountain, laughing into the very rotting face of death personified. And we knew we needed to turn this into a game. And this game's about jumping off a building and mooning the elderly for points, which in certain areas of the US can get you convicted as a sex offender. So we needed a team to write the code and to pen the story and to paint the art and to rig the models and to test the alpha and, well, you know, everything you need to make a game out of nothing. So we went outside into the great outdoors, because that's where we get all our best stuff. And let it be said that out there we have just the prettiest little garden, the biggest melons and the ripest tomatoes, and the juiciest strawberries in the whole city of Boston, Massachusetts. Every evening, the little ones try to sneak in and steal our strawberries with their grubby, fat little fingers. And for your benefit, I'm gonna call those little ones pixies, because that's what they really are, no matter what the police say. The garden's fenced in by a labyrinth that keeps most of them out. But pixies never refuse a dare, so they keep trying to sneak past the pits with the spikes and the bulldogs and the African pygmy hogs, because if you've watched any movie at all in the past 10 years, you know that the best thing to do is to feed them to pigs. And with all these traps, it's only the smartest pixies that make it to the center in one piece. And those are the ones that write all our games. It's the pixies who wrote the game that you're playing now. They're the ones that came up with the idea of flipping off spectators and downing shots of imported espresso and mainlining six-packs of whiskey and the meditation and the anti-meditation and headbutting exploding poultry and spectators who fall from windows and break their heads open so that out sprout sunflowers that you can pick up for a cool 1,000 points. All of which, I might add, is something you can do now and something we're working on right this very minute. Now you can catch pixies with common household items if you're not afraid to get your hands dirty. And so we caught them, and we clipped their pretty little wings off, and we chained them up in the part of the basement that's not on any blueprint the city knows about. And we set them down to work on this game for a year, and we didn't let them up until they were done. Not to eat, not to sleep, not for anything. By the time they finished, most of them had died of dysentery, much like your oxen do whenever you cross the Missouri River on an 8-bit home computer. But don't feel sorry for them, because pixies are nasty, nasty little creatures. They'll steal anything that's not nailed down, and they'll gnaw the skin right off your finger if you let them, because cruelty is how they express affection. Put them down with a tiny little keyboard and they'll produce code that'll make any kernel hacker cry tears of joy. So go on and grab the game for yourself, because they gave their little lives for you.